This is a very nice, a very good question. Is that if in Abrahamic religion God sent his prophets step by step, and they were teaching people a little by little, little more. For example, Moses, peace be upon him, had just 10 commands. A prophet in Persia, I think his religion called Zoroastrian, something like that. But we call it Zarathustra. Yeah, he was living 5,000 years ago. He had just 3 commands. Okay, just 3 commands. So obviously, God's message wasn't just 3 commands or 10 commands. God's message was the way we were developing. His message was getting more advanced and complicated and more and more. So the final message, okay, came by Quran, and the final message, I always say, is a message that guides us out of this, all these problems we are facing on this planet. It guides us out of these problems. I call it jungle, the jungle, modern jungle we are living in. So that message guides us out of this jungle. That's God didn't send us messengers to solve 1 problem or 2 problems or 10 problems, okay? He sent us to solve messengers to solve every single problems we are facing on this planet, okay? So he wasn't stingy to solve just 5 problems or 10 problems or something like that, yeah? He wanted to solve all problems. And the final message of God is equality, okay? The equality on the planet, make everybody to live peacefully in this jungle system. It encourages us and allowing us, not only encouraging us, but allowing us to become richer and richer by killing people. Yeah. For example, the weapon cartels, they can become richer and richer by creating war, conflict in different places and sell them weapons. Or the tobacco companies, they can become billionaires by selling cigarettes and killing 5 million people. Look, it's not about being greater or bigger. It's about the final message, okay? I say the final message didn't come with Christianity. God kept it for his prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And the final message is the Mecca, okay? The equality that we have to experience there, and rejecting the inequality, the system, the jungle system that I was talking about, okay? A system that the mullahs of Iran, okay, don't get billionaire by killing millions of people. Now we see what's happening there. Is all about that they want to become billionaires, okay? Everything is about that. That's why they are killing people. In that system, in that equal system, they will not have this opportunity. They will not kill people. They are not crazy. They are not, psychopaths that they love to kill people. No, it is something that encourages them. And that's the money, okay? The farmers of Afghanistan, they produce 90% of the world opium because it encourages them. The opium give them hundreds of dollars per kilo, but tomatoes and potatoes give them nothing, 10 cents. They might not be able to sell them. They might go bankrupt. They might go hungry. So that's why this system, guide people. And the final message is that we get out of this jungle and live in a human world, love one another, share everything with each other, and do not fight with each other, Our belief is that Prophet Muhammad was the final messenger, because there came people who claim to be messengers. There are live messengers, people who, for example, there was a guy, I think he's messenger.com, something like that. He has a site as well. He's a messenger. And there are people like that in Pakistan, they come, and so on, other places. Anyway, as I said, that he was the final messenger, okay, because Because the final message that is going to save us from all bad deeds, every bad deeds will disappear. And that was the final goal of sending messengers. It came by Prophet Muhammad. We don't need more message, okay? That's all. The seal is there, okay? For example, if I ask these messengers, okay, those who claim that they are messengers, I say, this is the final message that came. Tell me what more message you brought. For example, Islam, my brother Grayson, Islam didn't come to teach us more, more praying, more fasting, more rules. No, okay? It is the final message because that equality, which is, I said beginning to Brother Azri, in Islam, the fight is between oppressed and oppressor. It's not between believers and disbelievers. The fight is not between Muslim and Christian or Jews or others. The fight is between oppressed and oppressor. In this fight, everybody take place, okay? You take place, Stephen take place, an atheist take place, a Marxist take place, okay? Against the oppressors. The oppressors can be Taliban, ISIS, Ayatollah Fascist Khomeini, Adolf Hitler, Genghis Khan. They can have any beliefs they want to. So God sent us messengers to guide us, to a world where all these fights are gone. The reason to fight is gone. Love one another. So that message is there. No more messengers can come and say, I have a better message. Because I do not believe, okay, I do not believe that there is a better message than this, that this satanic system, this satanic world guide us and encourages us to do bad deeds. When we get rid of these, then we don't need, everything is fine. Then God has reached his plan, okay? And for example, there is some people say that, for example, I remember that 2012 supposed to be the end of the days, okay? And there are some, this AP, for example, say that Prophet Muhammad had a prophecy that before this boy reach his old age, the hour will come. No, it will not come, okay? And nothing will happen, according to my understanding, nothing will happen to planet Earth unless we pass that line, unless we reach that world, okay, that God has promised us. We call it Mahdi society, okay, in Islam. And I know that the Jews, they also waiting for a Messiah, okay, somebody who come and save the humanity. Christian also, I think they are waiting for Jesus. Anyway, so these are the message that one day we get out of this jungle and one day we'll live in a beautiful world, okay? After that, what happens, God knows. The hour will come, definitely it will come after that, not before that, because we are created on this planet for this reason, only for this reason. So we have to reach that society. After that, then what will happen, God knows. I will bring for you the verses of Quran. Better I read it directly from Quran. For example, chapter 262 says, those who believe and those who are Jews and Christians and Sabians, whoever believes in Allah and the last day and do righteous good deeds shall have their rewards with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. Chapter 3, verse 113. Not all of them are alike. Of the people of the book are a portion that stand for the right. They rehearse the verses of God all night long, and they prostrate themselves in adoration. Next verse. They believe in God and the last day. They enjoin what is right, and they forbid what is wrong, and they hasten in emulation in all good works. They are in the ranks of the righteous. Next verse. And whatever good they do, never will it be removed from them, and Allah is knowing of all the righteous. Okay, so there are many other verses, and I think these are clear enough that anyone, not only Christian and Jews, anyone who do good deeds, okay, we were talking to Azri, anybody who do good deeds and avoid bad deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them, okay, because he knows that people are, you know, they are people, they might not, haven't received the message, or they have received the message, but they didn't understand it. I had received the message, but I didn't understand it at the age of 25. I became atheist, okay? It wasn't my fault. I didn't understand it until I got knowledge, I learned, and then I understood it, then I converted to Islam. So if I died at that time, I wouldn't go to hell because God knew that I didn't understand it, okay? I didn't have that knowledge. Grayson, I hope that I answered that.